What's your next topic that you finna go into?
All right, so the next hustle news topic we got, let's talk football, right? Cowboys release Zeke after 7 years and Aaron Rodgers to the Jets.
Gotcha. Well, y'all ready to run it out?
Yeah, I'm running now. We
Okay,
good.
let's
So
go.
so the thing about with the Aaron Rodgers thing, I heard that the deal wasn't really confirmed yet because they trying to make sure do they want to take that deal as far as Aaron Rodgers. So how do you feel about the Aaron Rodgers deal with the Jets and Zeke being released from the Cowboys?
Well, let's start on Aaron first. I feel like what Aaron Rodgers' situation is, he reached out to the team the last few years. He's feeling like they're not putting him in position to make the decisions to make the team better. He has no input on do we get a wide receiver, do we draft a running back. They drafted a quarterback.
Gotcha.
That kind of made him feel some kind of way also a few years ago. So I just feel like his time has just ended with Green Bay, man.
I think so.
It's time for him to go to another team and end his career for the retirement. Because, you look at Aaron Rodgers, he's probably got a couple more years left in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league.
You can't take that away from him.
You can't take that away from him. He has won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
He has lost a Super Bowl.
Right.
But what he did for Green Bay last year when they was completely out of it and gave him a chance to get in it.
Right.
It's a lot of fight left in Aaron. It's just time to move on. So I think that the Jets would be a great opportunity for Aaron to start a whole nother, chapter in his life for us football.
They won't let me do it. Right. And I think that's pretty dope, man. I think this is a new opportunity in the way they'll be able to build around them. You know what I'm saying? So if they build around them, I think that'll be dope too. But who do you go get to build around them? That's just like Zeke. You let Zeke go, we go get Stephon Gilmore, but then you go grab Brandon Cooks. I was thinking OBJ or even Hopkins.
Well, it's been talked about that maybe he might join Aaron Rodgers with the Jets. So don't be shocked to see Zeke, Aaron Rodgers, maybe an Odell Beckham also too.
Or Hopkins.
With the Jets, because you got to realize Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback.
Right.
And wherever he'll go, players will follow.
Right.
So the free agent market is kind of wide open this year. And hey, you never know. But me personally, look for Zeke to have that Jets uniform on this year.
Yeah, and I can see that.
Yeah, I can see Zeke going to the Jets. Odell Beckham, maybe Cowboys.
Right?
Maybe Cowboys. Maybe Aaron could talk him into the Jets. You never know.
Or you think the Hopkins can come over there to the Jets?
You never know. It's all about money, man. How much money you got with the salary cap.
Right.
The Jets have a lot of free money right now. Sign a lot of good players. So watch out, New York. Might be another team on the rise this year.
I agree. So to the next one, the Hustle News is the final one for the Hustle News, man. Rasheem Carter. I'm going to talk Rasheem Carter, 25-year-old black man from Taylorsville, Mississippi, was murdered and dismembered, has sparked anger and grief, right? Carter, who had been working at a local lumber company for several months, had become increasingly concerned about the racist behavior of his white supervisor. Carter also reported to his mother being followed by three white individuals, trucks with unknown occupants on October the 2nd. Carter went missing on November the 4th. Carter's dismembered remains were found in a field outside of the town, shocking the community and sending a wave of fear and anger among black residents who felt they were not safe in Taylorsville. How do you feel about that, man? I think that was kind of sad, man. This man been expressing this, and he been telling his mother, calling his mother, telling his mother about this. Also, at the same time, I think he filed a police report too, also, if I ain't mistaken. And they didn't really take it serious. They felt like it wasn't foul play, but since it got so much attention, now they feel like, okay, something's wrong. Like, it shouldn't take a dismembered body for y'all to feel like it wasn't something going on.
I have no idea, man, where we're going with this. I mean, I'm hoping that justice is served for him. I mean, we're looking at a 25-year-old male that has been complaining, and then all of a sudden he ends up missing, and then we find his remains like this. So justice is going to have to be served, and we're going to have to get down to the bottom of this because we got to protect our young black males, all males.
Gotcha.
It ain't even about black or white. It's about, this is a young 25-year-old man that still had life in him.
Right.
That was taken away from him, and we need to find out the truth.
Right.
So when it all comes down to this, let's just get down to the bottom of this. Let's make sure justice is served and that his family has peace.
Got you. And I agree. Yeah. And I think this is something that we need to just keep an eye on too, to see what comes from this, because there's a lot of stuff that been going on with Mississippi, man. Even from people burning crosses in their own yard to intimidate or put fear in other people. That's something that else I read on. I hope justice comes from this. So right now we done with the hustle news, man. We're gonna move on. Now this is a list, right? You deal with 360 deals, right? It's something that you told me about, 360s and stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
So with the 360s, like, what's more into that? Explain to me.
Well, it's complicated, man.
Right.
It is. It's really complicated. And you know, a 360 deal is not a great deal.
Okay.
It's not a great deal. So when you're taking a deal like that, you got to make sure you got all the right kind of people that's in place to make sure that's the right kind of deal.
Gotcha.
And I just don't think a 360 deal is great for anybody.
Okay. And when
just my opinion.
So when you say you got to have the right people in the right position to make it happen, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, we are talking about 360 deal for as entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment.
We're not talking about the 360 machine and like that, right?
No, just entertainment.
We're talking about the 360 contracts that the rappers and everybody else is doing. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. These days, the way you can stream and you can make money on YouTube, it makes no sense to take a 360 deal.
Right.
Because you're basically working, making a record company all this money, and in the back of it, you're only getting the leftovers.
Got you.
Okay, you making the company 15, 20 million, you're seeing 800,000. That was a 360 deal.
Got
it. It's not something that you want to take. The way things is, the way you can stream and YouTube, you can basically start your own record label.
And do it yourself.
I mean, you look at Rest in Peace Young Dolph, never signed a deal, made millions of dollars. So this is the world we live in now. It's like, be careful when you sign these contracts. I know you come in these environments, you coming from these areas that the hood, they would say, or poverty, whatever. But listen, just stay true to your craft. Get you a lawyer first before you sign any deal.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And making sure that's worth the contract. Yeah.
And the reason why I went to this, I went that way with it, is because I have a list, right?
Okay.
And this is the list that I want to talk about. It comes from Earn Your Leisure podcast. It's the top 10 hip hop record label CEOs, right? So, number 1, we have Baby.
Wow. Number 1?
Number 1, Baby, for top 10 record label CEOs, right? Number 2, Diddy. Number 3, Jay-Z. Number 4, Dr. Dre. Number 5, Russell Simmons. Number 6, Master P. Number 7, L.A. Reid. Number 8, Dame Dash. Number 9, Jermaine Dupri. And number 10, Suge Knight.
Wow. Dame Dash made that list too? Amazing.
Dame Dash made that list. Now, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like, you know, we got Jay and we got Dame Dash. How do you feel about that being up there? Because like when you think that'll be like the same with the Rock Nation, or it is separate when Jay went his separate ways?
Of course. Jay went his separate ways. So, you know, Dame is still doing what he got to do. Jay got Rock Nation, so it's not the same anymore.
Okay.
But we've been going back 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just how it's set up, man. You know, Jay doing his thing. And big ups to Dame, he's still surviving. You know, he's putting all his money up on everything that he does.
He goes hard.
So his bank account may say 0, but he may have spent 15, 20 million on movies and other ventures.
And he's still making money off of that.
Dame is still a big figure in our culture, man. He still is Dame.
Okay.
You're right. I mean, the things that Dame say is not like the things we're hearing from Kanye. And no disrespect to Kanye, he has his own way to view way he want to view things. But Dame is about the realest you're going to get. And big ups to Jay. Jay is too. I really hate that these guys are not still friends.
Right.
Because they are the culture, and a lot of things we do is based off what we seen from the old Rockefeller.
Yeah, because when you think you got Memphis Bleak, you got all those guys that came underneath that Rock Nation.
Exactly. You got,
I can keep going.
You can go on and on with Cameron. You can go on and on with Kanye. I mean,
all that.
I mean, it goes on and on and on. I mean, DJ Clue. I mean, it goes on and on. Rock Nation has done a lot, and Rockefeller before Rock Nation was that record label.
It was that setting stone.
But it wasn't like a Cash Money. It wasn't like a No Limit. It was mostly one artist with other artists up under him, but not to the level what Baby has done.
And see, that's what's so crazy to me, because like I say, when you got Baby, we talk about Wayne, Juvenile, Turk, BG. I can go on, Manny Fresh, like
Nicki Minaj,
but see,
Lil Wayne.
But see, that's where I want to go, exactly. Because if we got Baby up there, do we have to put Wayne up there? Because now when you put Wayne up there, you got the Nicki, you got the Drake, you got the
but you also got to understand that that was a spinoff from Cash Money,
right? So
Baby still controlling everything that was going on with Young Money. It's basically something he gave Lil Wayne to secure him, to make him comfortable and staying. Because it was a time Lil Wayne was going to leave Cash Money and sign with other record labels.
Because I think he was talking to Jay.
Jay couldn't offer him the money that he wanted.
Right.
And he decided to take the deal with his dad.
Gotcha.
Because, he considered Baby
his dad. Right.
So that was the best thing that ever could have happened. Recently Lil Wayne has sold his catalog. For hundreds, I think 120, 130 million. I mean, I might be wrong as far as the accurate amount. We have to look that up. We have to get somebody in here to do our research.
Deep dive.
We have to get a research person that's coming. Right. They can do our little research for it real quick. But, it is what it is, man. I mean, Baby still the king.
Got you.
And we got to give a big shout out to Slim.
Right.
Because it's Slim also, too.
Slim.
CEO of the company also. But Wayne probably could be there, but you still gotta put Baby, because he's still the CEO of everybody.
Got you.
Yeah.
So do you think this list that I gave you is pretty accurate?
I would say close to very, very, very accurate. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the Dame Dash, but Dame has earned his way.
Okay.
I would say put Dame and Jay together, but Jay has done so much more after leaving Rockefeller. That's amazing.
Got you.
Network probably was only 40 million with Rockefeller. Now you're worth $1 billion. So
this is the number. Okay, so
that's the numbers.
All right, so you might not agree with Dame.
And I do think Irv Gotti should be on that list.
Hold on. See why? I'm about to go there.
Now,
honorable mentions.
Yes.
They put the honorable mentions up there.
Let me hear.
They have Irv Gotti.
Okay.
Coach K&P.
Okay.
Jay Prince.
Okay.
And D and Wah.
We just know that Quality Control just sold their record label for $300 million.
Right.
Big ups to P and Coach K for that.
Right.
And Coach K, he go way back to the people don't even realize Young Jeezy first manager, Coach K.
Got you.
They had Tommy and how can you say it? What's the Ghost relationship?
Yeah, the Tommy and Ghost relationship. So it's kind of like
it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, got you.
You know what I mean? Love each other, hate each other type thing.
Got you.
So I it's hard for me to put Pete on there because and Coach K, big ups to what all they have done with the Migos and Carly B, rest in peace.
Yeah, take off,
and Offset and Lil Baby's amazing.
Quality Control.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Amazing.
This guy came from nothing to be on commercials and be a mega superstar now. Rock star, you might well say, like Future. So, big ups to Coach K. I feel like they put another 10 years in. They could probably be on that list. But they didn't stay long enough before they sold the company. And we don't know what's their next move.
Right.
I did read the other day that Coach K owns like 38 Bojangles. So...
Franchise.
Franchise. So he's and I think he's the first to ever own that many.
Gotcha.
Franchise of Bojangle, and he's an African American. That's a big up to what he's got going on. But then, where Master P at?
Master P, they had Master P at...
Where would he rank at?
They had him at number 6.
At number 6.
Number 6.
I think Master P should probably be in the top 3. If you look at the 360 deals we were just talking about, P never took one of them. TP, they tried to get him a deal. He said he didn't want it. He said, I'd sit him out the trunk of my car if I had to. So he ended up getting a deal that was unheard of at the time. He got almost 80% of the royalties and owned all his masters starting off. They didn't think he was going to last long. You know, he came from the streets. They think, okay, a couple years from now he'd be dead or going back to prison.
Gotcha.
Which he never been to prison, but they felt like, okay, he'd be on that path.
They put him in that category, the box.
And I'm making over $400 million, man. Saving a lot of people's careers, even Snoop.
Yeah.
So, big ups to P. I think he should be in that top 3.
Yeah.
But hey, you in that top 10, that's still a great thing.
So, they got Suge Knight at number 10. How you feel about that with that Death Row?
Man, Suge is Suge, man. A lot of people that hated Suge love Suge now. I mean, you know, his relationship with Snoop is back to 100.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that we didn't understand because we only seen him as being a bully. We never seen him as being a protector of his people.
Gotcha.
And I think Suge took it too far with the fame, but when it's all said and done, Suge was a great CEO. He just had issues when it comes to the gang violence and the extra things he was doing with the crimes and all that and getting into trouble and going back and forth to jail and being a little bit more aggressive than he probably should have been.
Gotcha.
When he owned Death Row.
Gotcha.
But a lot of guys that would talk bad about Suge don't talk bad about Suge anymore, you know? Because they all forgave Suge because they do remember he did give them opportunities to be who they are.
And he brought a lot of people up.
I mean, do we have a Snoop Dogg without Suge Knight?
No.
Do we have that?
Dr. Dre?
We'll have a Dr. Dre without Suge.
You think so?
Yeah, because Dr. Dre was already, man, he was with NWA before Suge.
Doing some numbers.
And Dr. Dre actually made Death Row work. Because
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because we had that with NWA, so we can speak on that when we got Ice Cube, we got the Dre over there.
But do we think Dre would be where he at right now without Suge? I say no.
Yeah.
I think he'd be one of the greatest producers ever lived. Period. But Death Row was iconic. It was amazing. It was something that never have been done before. To take that many gangsters and put them into a business type of thing. These guys were knocking out $1 million deals. Knocking them out, left and right. Death Row should never have even crumbled if Suge wouldn't have been so aggressive. It would have been just like what Baby has with Cash Money. That was Death Row of our time.
If he just wasn't so much aggressive.
If he wasn't aggressive and just was a businessman and probably just stayed away from the place, period.
Gotcha.
You know?
Gotcha.
Because he had no musical talent.
He was just there. He was just there. He wanted to run it.
Exactly. But a lot of things I'm hearing from a lot of Suge guys, it's not really bad as the media put it out to be. You hear a lot of things like, yeah, it was pretty tough there. It was rough there. But a lot of guys say, you know what? Suge did protect us.
Gotcha.
And he did love us.
Gotcha.
But he did a lot of things that he can't get back.
Got you. So we talked about lots of stuff that you got going on as far as the business and everything. We told them about Just Relax and the Photo 360 business that you have that you partner with your wife on and stuff like that. So also let's talk about the membership benefits that Just Relax offers, because we talked about the program that you have with the kids, the office spaces that you do offer and stuff like that. But so let's talk about the membership benefits. I wrote a couple down that we do have. There's lots of stuff like if you want to bring it up.
No.
Okay. All right. So we got the free access to all the common areas, dedicated desk starting at $199.95.
That's correct.
We got the free printing, the free scanning, the free beverage. But I talk about the beverage, we talking about the coffee, tea, and bottled waters now. We ain't talking about coming in, grabbing everything else now. So we got discounts on products, which is crazy because a lot of people don't understand the discounts that you give, man.
Yes. Once you sign up to either be any kind of member we have the Gold Key member, which you are.
You're right.
We also have just a regular membership that you can come down here doing 9 to 5 through regular business hours, Monday through Friday. Saturday will vary as far as the time, and it's going to be up to 10 to 15%.
Right.
Yeah, once you sign that membership.
Right.
Yes.
And then something that I love and
that's on all our products and the rooms.
That's what I was about to get to.
If you sign that membership form with us, we will give you a discount on the rooms too.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna go to next too, because lots of people don't understand. They're like, yo, like this building is nice. They think like, yo, Myron, you got money. Like, no, the discounts I get on these rooms is amazing.
Exactly. We were here to make it affordable for all people.
Right.
For everybody.
Right.
We want you to come down here. We want you to use the facility. We want you to come down here, do your Zoom meetings from the back, podcast, rent the gray room out. If you need office space, once you get the office space, you need a virtual office, I offer that too.
Right.
So it's so many things that we can do to help you if you come down here.
Right.
And we also teach a class teaching you how to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So it's a lot of things we can offer. You just need to come down here and just check it out.
Check it out. And that's what I did. Because when I came in here, y'all, I fell in love. Like, this was it. Day one, that was it. I was sold.
Yeah, don't go to the website. Don't look up everything.
Right.
Come down here and look for yourself and see yourself.
Right.
We're open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Saturday, it varies as far as time. But just come down here, look online, figure out what you want to look online for. And you do have our link for online.
Yeah, I do got your link.
Okay, so make sure you give them the link for online.
Okay.
And just go on there and just come down. I mean, listen, even if you're not even in the business,
right.
You might want to get a break from your kids from the day.
Right.
I offer a day pass, $25 a day.
Right.
You can come down, you can sit in here as long as we're open.
Right.
Use the Wi-Fi, bring your computer down, bring your cup of coffee. Maybe bring your guest.
Right.
Bring a guest with you so they can see what we have to offer too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I say, for the office space, I have 3 spots left for the office space on the other side. The first month I give it to you for $100. The second month it'll be $200. And that comes with your own key, 24-hour access.
Got you. And lots of people don't know about that. So also, that's why I was telling people, like, I love the rooms. Like you say, discounts on additional guests that we might have. Like when I bring people in here, I might hit you up like, hey, DRACKO, I'm doing the show. I got such and such coming in. And people don't understand, like, you just be like, you so with it. You be like, all right, bro, okay, G, holla at you. You know what to do when we go from there.
And that's it. And like I said, we located down here at 200 North St. Andrews Street, Suite 2, and we also have Suite 3.
Got you.
And we're downtown, so we have all the security you would need. The police station is right next door.
Right.
So you can come down here, you can be comfortable. We also got plenty of parking across the street. Or you can park up there in the police area section. There's also a free parking's up there too.
Got you.
So hey.
And also the discounts on the invites to invite-only parties and seminars also that you offer. Priority check-in, member networking, and also lots of people don't understand this. If you have a business, also you offer a mail service. So give them the price that's on that mail service if you have a business that you're coming into.
Okay, we're gonna pull up the pricing on that.
Okay.
But for the virtual office, it's gonna be $50 a month.
Right.
Okay. And for the mailing, we'll do $59 a month.
$59 a month.
Exactly.
Okay. And see, lots of people don't understand that. So guys, we really expressing this. I'm really pushing this because lots of people ask me. I had a person that I was talking to. They was like, "Oh, I'm starting doing a podcast." I said, "Yo, just relax." She said, "Yo, everybody been telling me about that." I said, "Yo, I'm a member."
Exactly.
That's why I do my shows at.
Exactly. And see, if not being a member, you still be able to come here and do your shows, but it'll be $35 an hour.
Yeah, and I just think, why not pay the membership?
Get the membership, use the time back here while you got it.
Right.
It's cheaper, it's better, and it's more secure.
And then, like, lots of people don't understand, it's 24 hours. Like, now, if you're a gold member now, or you pay that monthly,
you got 24-hour access with your own key.
Okay, see, that's why I want to explain. I don't want them to think that you got 24. No, you got to pay that gold membership.
You got to pay that gold membership fee, and you will get your gold key, and you will have 24-hour access to this room Monday through Sunday.
Right.
Unless we're having some kind of special event, which we will notify y'all through email or text.
Yeah, and usually what I do is I hit DRACKO up, like, yo, is there something going on, or if it's, just reach out to him. Also, we got the phone number. Is it okay if I give that phone number out, or you want to give it out?
Yes, you can give our phone number out.
Is it? I want to make sure I got the right one. Is it 334-446-1207? This is the one that came up on the website. Now,
that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Now, if you have any other number that you might want to reach out or give them, like, to the other location or something like that. It's up to you, however you want to do about that. But also, I want you to also give everybody your information, where they can find you, Just Relax, where they can find Just Relax, where they can find the 360 photo deal. Also, where they can just find you at if they ever want to reach out to you. Give give them your handles and your websites or your social medias they can find you at.
Exactly. So if you're looking for us for the Photo 360, you can go on to Facebook and just pull up Photo 360 Event Rental.
Gotcha.
And that will link you to me. Or you can go on Google and type in Photo 360 Event Rental, and my number will be right there. Websites and everything will pop up right there. So that's the easiest way for y'all to get it, just like that.
And then just like Just Relax too. You can go on that Google also.
You can go on Google for Just Relax, and it will also pull up our websites, our numbers. You can go on Google for TextX, who also pull up the website and our numbers.
Right. And you know, it's so crazy, like, because like I said before we end this episode, like, I've really been trying to get you, and the energy that been in this room is like, you made me better. And like, I would love to have you as a co-host. I would love to have you in the build. Like, I can't even say the building because this is your building. I keep saying it. It's like, but I would love to have you on the show, man, because I feel like it's lots of stuff that I could learn from you.
Exactly.
And that you can teach me to make me better, and for me to be able to come in and give people an opportunity to come into a nice building, to realize this is an opportunity that y'all can have, but also spread spotlight on what they're doing and giving back to the community.
And like I say, man, I feel the same way about you with this, man. I mean, I'm glad to be a part of this, and I would love to be your co-host. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can get all this stuff worked out when you give me this contract I got to sign. and maybe we can work out the numbers, you know what I'm saying, and get everything started. But I would definitely be sitting in on some of these as your co-host. But we haven't completely sealed the deal yet, y'all. He haven't gave me the contract yet.
Man, he the one with the big numbers. He the one with the big numbers.
Once he get the contract situated, you know, we'll go from there. But nah, you know, I'm just messing with you, man. But yeah, man, we're definitely going. This is not going to be our last one. We'll definitely do more.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
And we'll have, you know, some more topics that we'll speak on and give y'all, you know, the input of what we think was going on in the world.
Yeah, right. And I appreciate you, man. And this is gonna be the end of the episode and everything, man. Shout out to all my hustlers, to everybody that been checking in on the Hustler Society Trap Podcast. Also, I'm rebranding right now, so it's pretty much I'm swapping up from Hustler Society Trap. I'm trying to go to a 2-decker word, so I'm going to a Hustler Society.
Yeah.
So that way, when I deal with other individuals, they won't be too scared to come on like, what's the trap? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
What's the trap?
You're right.
I had to change that up. So, you know.
And listen, man, it's all about how you word things. And you know where we're from. We all from different places. Mm-hmm. But when it all boils down to it, you get it right. You figure it out.
Yeah. And it's taking stepping stones, because when I thought about the trap, I thought about touching real adult problems when I thought about the trap.
Yeah.
But lots of people, when they hear trap, like, they ain't thinking about that.
They ain't thinking about that.
So, yeah, so there's lots of stuff I'm rebranding on, man. And like I say, you can find me at Myron Dawsey, Lawn Service on Instagram. Also Myron Dawsey 84 on Instagram. Also Hustle Society right now on Instagram. And like I say, man, it's a wrap, man. We about to leave the building, man. I really appreciate you. Got any last things you want to say?
Man, everybody have a blessed up day. You know what I'm saying? Always strive for the culture.
Right.
Out.
All right, we done for the day, man. We out.